Hello and welcome to the Retro Renaissance Woman. Today I'll be making cheese frankfurters from the 500 Delicious Dishes from Leftovers cookbook from 1940. There's a link to the recipe in the description below. So we begin by slitting 6 frankfurters lengthwise.
There's one thing to think of when you're blue. There are others much worse off than you. If a load of trouble should arrive, laugh and say it's great to be alive, and keep your sunny side up, up.
I have to be careful not to poke through and cut it all the way through to the other side, because we're going to be putting cheese into this slit.
The side that gets blue. If you have 9 sons in a row, baseball teams make money, you know. Keep your funny side up, up.
Naturally, the purpose of this leftovers cookbook is to find creative ways to use up your leftovers, which I'm not really doing since none of these ingredients are actually leftovers, but I hope to look through the book more and actually use it for its intended purpose.
Let your laughter come through. Do stand up on your legs. Be like 2 Fridays. Keep your sunny side up.
Next, we take a 1/4 pound of American cheese, and we're going to stuff it into the slits in these hot dogs. I was very excited to find that without even planning it, the 1/4 pound of cheese I had set aside made exactly 6 slices. This is quite a lot of cheese to be shoving into one hot dog, I must say.
Life can be a pleasure or a pain, good or bad, successful or in vain. Happiness is just a point of view. If you have it, here's the thing to do. Keep your sunny side up, round a frown with a smile. If you think it's raining for you, just remember others are blue.
Next, I wrapped each cheese-stuffed hot dog with a piece of bacon. Knowing how tightly to wrap the bacon was a bit difficult. I had to wrap them pretty tightly or else I ran out of bacon before the end of the hot dog. I also wanted to have enough tail at the end that I could tuck it under the rest of the wrapped bacon. The recipe says to fasten them in place with toothpicks, but my research shows that that might not be safe to do that when you're broiling them, which we will be doing, so hopefully this will work. Though it took quite a while, and they certainly weren't perfect, I got them all wrapped eventually.
Always look for the bright side. Start the day on the right side. You'll find life worthwhile. Learn to wear a smile.
Now I had to broil them until cooked through and brown, turning them often. And while the hot dogs are broiling, I cut up the rest of the bacon and cooked it on the stovetop. I realized that the rack was too far down for the broiler to really have any effect, so I moved it up.
Your sunny side up. There's one thing to think of when you're blue. There others much worse off than you. If a load of trouble should arrive, laugh and say it's great to be alive.
Alright, they look almost done. But the ones on the right look a little bit crispier, so I'm just going to flip it around for the last couple minutes. And as I'm sure any 1940s homemaker would have done, I saved the leftover bacon fat to use for cooking.
And keep your sunny side up, hide the side that gets blue. If you have 9 suns.
Alright, they're done. They look delicious, and now let's taste test. I'm not usually a big fan of hot dogs, but I will say this looks really good. They stuck together much better than I was afraid, considering that I did not hold them together with toothpicks. It's still pretty hot. I don't know if this was my fault or just the way that the recipe is, but a lot of the cheese melted out and was lost. Well, that's kind of sad. It tastes more like just a plain hot dog than I was expecting. I'm gonna try it with a little ketchup. I expect if the cheese hadn't all melted out, it would taste better, but I think it's the sort of thing where if you like hot dogs, then you'll probably like it because it's hot dogs and bacon, so how could you go wrong? But if, like me, you're not really a big fan of hot dogs, I don't know, I don't think it makes them that much better, honestly. And for the record, the rest of my family mostly really liked these, even those who don't normally like hot dogs much. So don't be put off just because I didn't love them. And if you try the recipe for yourself, let me know how it goes in the comments. Oh well, this was still fun to try, even if I didn't really love it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bon appetit.